Now we're going to have a go at writing a sentence, and for that you're going to need your phase 2 and phase 3 sound mat and your phase 2 to 5 tricky word chart. Now remember, your child is going to be only exposed to phase 2 and phase 3 sounds, so you're only going to be using those sounds when you're writing. We want your child to be writing at least the phase 2 and the phase 3 keywords correctly, and the phase 2 and the phase 3 tricky words are on here. That's why we've got that with us. First thing you're going to do is to say the sentence several times. Now let's think, hopefully this summer we will have the fire engine come, the fire brigade come, and we play with the fire engine and we take pictures of it and rewrite sentences about it. So let's have a go at that. We saw the fire engine. Can you say that in happy voice with me? Make sure you're joining in, okay? We saw the fire engine. Say in an excited voice. We saw the fire engine. Say in a sad voice. We saw the fire engine. Say in an angry voice. We saw the fire engine. So we say it lots of times to help our child to remember it, okay? Now we're going to count the words in our sentence. So say the sentence again. We saw the fire engine. How many words? 5. We need to check at the end when we've finished writing that we've got 5 words there. Now say what do we put at the start of the sentence, at the beginning of the sentence? Capital letter. What do we put between our words? A space. And what do we put at the end of the sentence? A full stop. I call it a space, not a finger space between words, because if you're left-handed and you're writing, you can't put a finger there and then write the next word. It doesn't work. So what you can use, instead of putting a finger there, is some people use lollipop sticks between the words. Sometimes people use a bit of blue tack or something like that to put between the words to remind a child to leave a space. So what I'd like you to do now is have a go at writing the sentence, we saw the fire engine, phonetically. So you're using the phase 2 and phase 3 sound mat, only those sounds, phase 2 and phase 3 keywords and tricky words, only those need to be written correctly. Have a go, you can pause the video and then we'll come back and discuss it and have a go writing it together, okay? So, if you wrote it like this, we saw the fire engine, or more particularly, if your child wrote it like that, I would know in 99% of cases that you've basically got your child to copy that sentence, or you've told them which letters to write, and that's not really helping them at this stage. If you want your child to be able to write the words like saw and fire engine correctly, what you need to do is be reading with them every day. The more words they see, the more words they'll pick up and sight read them and learn to write them correctly. So let's have a go at writing it together phonetically. So what's our first word? We. Okay, what sound does we start with? If your child doesn't know, what's the first sound in we, went, will, wet? Is it a, w, k, w? Okay, where's the w sound? Jug, volcano, watch, yo-yo. Which starts with the w sound? Well, there, okay. Where's the word we? Which starts with the w sound? Is it this word, this word, this word, or this word? This word here, okay? Because we're starting a sentence, we use a capital W. And we start at the top left-hand side. We saw. Sound out saw for me. S or saw. Again, if your child doesn't hear the s sound, say, what's the first sound in saw, sock, sand, sit? Is it t, e, s, s? Okay, which has got the s sound in? Sock, apple, tomato. Is it sock or apple? Sock. Okay, so we leave a space. Child might use a finger if they're right-handed, or something like a lollipop stick or some blue tack. Okay, saw. What's the next sound in saw? Saw. Or. Okay, where's the or sound? If they're not sure, moon, book, card, fork. Which has got the or sound in? If they're not sure, is it card or fork? Saw. Okay, it's there. O and the R. Let's check it. Or saw. Okay. We saw the. Might need to remind your child that it's a tricky word. The. Where's the word the? It's somewhere down here. Narrow it down a bit. Is it this word or this word? That word here. Okay. THE spells the or the. I've run out of space. Do I panic or start a new line? I'm going to start a new line. We saw the fire. Clap the beats in fire. Fire. 2 beats, 2 syllables. Okay, first beat. Fi. What's the first sound in fi? Fit. Flower. Okay. Five. Fi. Is it E, I, R? I? Okay, where's my I sound? Leek, night, goat, moon. Night, okay. So trigraph, 3 letters make 1 sound. Let's check our first syllable, our first beat. For I, fi, fire, yeah. Sound it out for me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now there's 2 sounds in phase 3. There's this one, which we say comes in the middle of the word, like burger. Or there's this one here, which comes at the end of the word, like rubber. So you say, which comes at the end? Is it this one or this one? This one here, okay? Rubber. Now let's check it. For I, fire, yeah, fire. We saw the fire engine. How many beats? Can you tell me? 2. That's right. N. 2 sounds in N. What's the first sound? N. If they're not sure, is it e, d, g? E. Okay, so we leave a space. N. If they're not hearing it, emphasize it. N. Which one is it? Okay, that one. Engine. 3 sounds in gin. Can you sound it out for me? J, I, N, gin. Now, where's the j sound? Jug, volcano, watch, fox. Which starts with the j sound? Jug, okay. Gin. Now, if they didn't hear the I sound, you might need to emphasize it a bit, okay? J, j. What's that middle sound? J. J. Is it a, o, I? I. Okay. Gin. What's the last sound in gin? Now let's check our sentence. We saw the, for I, fire, fire, engine, engine. Did we use a capital letter? Yes. Did we put spaces between our words? Yes. Did we put a full stop? No. Where do we put the full stop? Here? Let's check it. We saw the. Does that make sense? No. Okay. Here. We saw the fire. No. Okay. Here. We saw the fire engine. Yes. Full stop. If your child can write a sentence like that independently, then they'd be at the expected level for the end of the year. What you need to be doing is supporting your child at the level they're at right now. So if your child is just beginning to hear the first sounds in words, then you want to be working on that. So your sentence might look like this. we. We'll use alliteration to support them to hear that first sound. What's the first sound in we, went, will? Is it w, s, or a? If they don't hear it, is it a or w? Narrow it down more. They hear the w, or you might need to support them. You might need to say it's the w sound. Okay, let's find the w sound on the sound mat. Which word starts with the w sound? Is it jug, volcano, or watch? Which starts with the w sound? Is it jug or watch? So they'd write it like this. Might just be the first letter for we, saw again, just working on the first letter. The, we'd want you to be using the sound mat for the phase 2 words. Now where's the word the? Is it this word, or this word? If they don't know it, that's fine. You're going to show them that's the word the. Have a go at writing it down. Fire. You'd have to support them to hear that sound and locate the sound on the sound mat, giving them choices. Engine. Same thing. So spending 10 or 15 minutes with your child working on them, tuning into the sounds and locating the corresponding letters on the sound mat is going to be so much more help to your child than you getting them to copy something out. We hope this video has been useful to you. We know that parents find it very difficult supporting their child to write. We know it's not easy. Best thing you can do is get familiar with this sound mat for the phase 2 and the phase 3 sounds. Help your child learn the letter sounds and also the key words. There are lots of videos on our Wembley Primary School Reception YouTube channel about writing, so if you watch those, they'll give you more of an idea about how to support your child to write. Don't forget, you can always ask your teacher for help. Thank you. Bye-bye.